I analyzed the difference between a $30 an hour VA who sends podcast pitches and a strategist who lands $10K clients. The difference is not the workload, it's the authority gap. Let me explain this. The job of a VA is to execute. They send the emails. The job of a visibility strategist is to engineer certainty. So this is what we do. We ensure their podcast pitch is the only one the host says yes to that week. See, anyone can find emails and send templates. That gets you total silence or worse, a no. The authority gap is what gets you a hell yes. It's the space between just another guest and the must-have expert. How do you breach it? First, strategic targeting. A VA sends podcast pitches. A strategist identifies the 5 shows where your ideal client is already hanging out. We don't send and just pray, we snipe. Second, pre-sold authority. A VA submits your bio. A strategist builds a proof portfolio, that is clips, testimonials, a one-page media sheet, and that makes you look like you're doing the host a favor by showing up. Third, the irresistible offer. A VA pitches your topic. A strategist creates a signature insight framework that is so compelling that the host's audience would feel robbed if they didn't book you. This is how my clients, B2B coaches, stop chasing and start being chased. They close $10K clients from podcast interviews because we close the authority gap first. We don't just send pitches. We build an ignorable positioning. If you want podcast hosts to say yes to your podcast pitches, comment fault to get the exact podcast pitches that actually work, because I've sat on both sides. I'm a podcast host and a podcast visibility strategist.